Thank you for choosing to join the conversation. Welcome, first time listeners and the Ignite the You crew. Just so you remember, this is your podcast, and the content that you want fuels the show. With that, leave your comments here on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All the links are at the bottom of the page. Just scroll down. We have a great show for you today and hope ignites the conversation with you. Serial killers, they're everywhere. And I'm sorry, I think I may have been a little bit oblivious that they were really just existing in small sects or one or two people in a population of a million. But it seems to me that over the course of a year, we've had so many serial killers just pop out, and show their whole ass and take people with them, and then not explain why or if they even got the person, because hopefully they went in there with an objective to at least get a certain person, which is why they thought of this nonsense in the first place. But when we were talking about this earlier, we were talking about serial killers in a grander scale, as far as like commandeering countries, and that opened it up to like this huge conversation that I was not expecting to have. So, I mean, I don't know. Do you want to share your thoughts on the origins and the prevalence of serial killers in America?
Well, serial killer, killing one, two, three, four, five, and so on people. America was built on serial killers. Christopher Columbus, one of the biggest serial killers that ever was heard of. He killed out whole millions of acres of Indians. That would be considered a serial killer. Would you agree?
I absolutely agree. And the way you put it, the way it is in history, they don't label him as a serial killer. So you take you take that association out of your mind and label it on a more negative type of individual. But you're right, our country was built on serial killer and his instructions for others to also serial kill. But now that also broadens this whole conversation to the soldiers who have had to serial kill under command. So is serial killing under command different than serial killing for pleasure?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Dead is dead. Someone shoot you with a gun, uh, dead is dead. Uh, if you kill one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine people, even as a soldier, you shouldn't kill. Even as a sniper, you shouldn't kill that many people.
Well, serial killers normally take pleasure in their killings.
Why killing 10, 11, 20, 30 people at a time take a pleasure in their killing? Even as a soldier.
I just think it's absolutely horrible. I have had a hard time working at Red Lobster, taking the life of a lobster for a recipe. I didn't like having to take the fish off of the hooks. I was cool when we had everything in the water. Then you want to pull it up and it wants to wiggle around.
You're a serial killer.
No, I don't like that part.
Oh,
the death part. No, kill it first, okay? Hit it with a rock, whatever you're going to do. Just, I don't want to be a part of the death taking process. Even with bugs. Even with bugs. Now, I have become quite a serial bug killer in the recent present because I'm here alone and somebody's got to go and it's not going to be me. But hey.
No, on the real deal, are we talking about the serial killers that take place in the high schools and stuff like that?
I think that they get pleasure out of what they went and did, that they had some kind of trophy in their heart for accomplishing something. And I don't think that the murder on the scale of war or taking someone's country was pleasurable to anyone but the king or the ruler of the country. So wouldn't that make the ruler the serial killer and not the people commanded to do so? He just didn't want to get his hands wet or dirty, just like, what's his name? Charlie Manson, right?
Yep.
I'm in jail and I didn't even kill anybody. And I didn't tell them to either.
Hey, some people fall for the banana in the tailpipe. A lot of people fall for the banana in the tailpipe, but I'm not falling he get off with saying, some people are so gullible. You can tell them to go kill people, and they go do it because they're so gullible.
Where do you find gaggles of these people? And
Man,
shouldn't they have money if you're gonna perpetrate all of this stuff? Like David Koresh, man, he didn't even get rich Christians. He got the ones that would all live together in a compound and only work for him. Like, who does that for their church? Did you hear Scientology is coming out with a new television
they coming out with a new
channel?
guy too?
No, a new channel.
Uh-huh.
Because they're tired of all of the questions and things like that people have about their church and the secrecy. So, hey, you guys.
Oh, you brought that up. Oh, man. That's going to be an interesting topic in the next topic. So we got on that right there, Ayana. I didn't have a lot to say about the serial killer, but I felt that America was built on serial killers. Man, they just came here and just started killing people for no reason. Killing to take something. You know, it wasn't no, the Indians didn't put no war against Christopher Columbus. He came here, killed them, gave him some diseases, killed them out, killed them with Gatling guns. And this is where the country started. And the people only going to react as what they see. They see serial killing on TV, on crime TV. They see serial killers on what's that? IDTV.
Yeah, I call it crime porn, and I don't know if that makes me sick or something. Well, but I like watching crime porn. The first 48.
Yeah, first 48.
All that. Murder investigations.
Oh, what's that? Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds is good. I kind of like if they would keep the LLs off and just put the regular investigators in, because I don't need any of the romantic comedy part of it. It's good and I like it, but I prefer like the straight up hardcore details of what happened. Dong dong.
Next episode.
All right, guys. So that's our conversation on serial killers. At what scale, like, do you guys define serial killing? Must they get pleasure? Are they serial killers on command? What exactly makes a serial killer? And obviously, this is a good topic because, you guys, we have so many. We got to open up and we got to ignite. We got to talk to our kids. We got to make sure they're okay, not just lock them away in their rooms. We got to go see about them. Let's do our jobs and let's ignite the conversation. We sincerely hope that you enjoyed the show. It was a blast discussing the topics you want to hear about. Let's continue the conversation. You can join the group on Facebook. There are over 500 igniters waiting to continue the conversation with us. If you'd like to join us for a podcast, send us an email because we would love to chat with you. Ignite the you, ignite the conversation.